What is going on, everybody? Welcome back for our 17th start. Our starting pitcher, our 17th start at the Major League level. Yesterday's episode, we took on the Phillies. 8 innings, gave up 5 hits, 1 run, 1 walk, and struck out 9. We've kind of turned it around a little bit since we got annihilated by the Diamondbacks, Blue Jays. We're on kind of like a 2-game win streak, I guess you could say. So
He's had trouble figuring out
see if we
right-handed pitching.
continue this on. We're at a
Got
5-7 record. Got our ERA down to 4.13. Got 98 innings pitched, 115 hits, 14 walks, and 59 strikeouts. Just recently kind of figured out the whole strikeout pitch thing. So, again, last game was against the Phillies. Nationals are probably more of a challenge. We're gonna go ahead and start off with change up here.
Underway here in the Monday opener as the game's first pitch misses for ball 1.
We're sit with
this
miss.
Marlin ball club Eric Karros as they begin play here tonight. They enter this one off a loss after winning 5 of 7 prior to that.
Well, I think it's just going to be a
starting out very good.
Yesterday behind you. It wasn't their finest performance of the year, that's for sure, but they're capable of playing.
Oh, going to be able to throw strikes.
See a sharper focus here in this one.
Going to walk this guy on 4 pitches, that's for sure.
And he finally gets a sinker over here for a called strike 1. Figure we'll probably see a heavy dose of that sinker here tonight.
It's really
and there it is, ball 4. Not a good start.
Ground ball, but even in situations like this where he's just trying to get ahead.
He's got to take a deep breath out there on the mound right now.
I mean, not only will he kick himself for walking the leadoff guy, but also he just walked the fastest guy in the building.
Right.
I mean, that's definitely not what he wanted to do out there.
We need that double play ball more than ever.
First delivery to him on the way. Heath Heck swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. And set up behind the
Holiday.
Ricky Holiday, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Well, kind of strangely, Holiday has a bit of a reputation for rewarding the high strikes. You know, and that can really upset the hitters sometimes because the pitcher.
A pretty good lead over there.
He's safe. We'll see if any of that shows up.
And a dive, but he's back.
Got a pretty good lead right there.
The fastball, the outside.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
Okay. You can't get him to chase and change up down and way a little bit. Except that one came back across the middle of the plate.
Straight away right. Short.
That one's gone.
See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
That didn't go where we wanted it to go, and it got smashed.
A 2-run blast to straight away
this game
right
is
field,
definitely not starting out the way I was hoping.
Well, you can hang part of the blame for this one on the leadoff walk, but I suppose you could also hang some of the blame on the fact that this pitch is right in his
And that one's going to drop down.
Make sure he doesn't miss it.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Oh, man.
And things have not come as easily for him as they did the last time he took the mound. He's already given up more runs in this first inning than he did.
Really need double play ball here. Really, we just need to get it out.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2.
See if we can't backdoor a slider here.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
All right, so
nobody out, runner on first.
Start isn't going the way we had hoped.
Strikes went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive.
We can get out of it before it's disastrous. Get out of this inning before it goes disastrous.
1 and 2.
Okay. Everything's been down, so let's bring a fastball up and in.
High pop up. Myers is there.
Yes, there we go. There's the first out.
Makes the play, 1 away.
Baby steps right now.
And here's how the Nats line up in this one. Eric, who should we keep an eye on?
Yeah, Matt, I'm excited to see what Ryan Zimmerman has in store. He's been hitting
change
the
up
cover
away.
Batting over 350 in the last 10 games.
That it?
Chopped weakly to the left. Escobar has it. Took
No.
one for 1. But they won't get 2.
I didn't think I was going to get 2.
Yeah, you know,
The chopper was kind of slow.
And that's where you just take that force out at second.
get the lead runner and then say, you know what? Thank you very much.
Greg Redding will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s.
That one came back
That'll
up
be
over.
a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And
he
he'll
really
fall
chased
behind
that
now
one.
to 1-2.
Go out over here. Maybe he'll. There we go.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning.
All right. So we're gonna chalk up those first 2 hitters as
So it's 2
kind of
runs
just
on
knocking
2 hits, no
rust
errors,
off
and
for
a
the
runner
day.
left. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Nationals 2.
I'm gonna go with. And they couldn't get me any runs.
Ryan Zimmerman makes his way to the plate.
So it's still down by 2, but it's all right. It's still early. Just shut them down the rest of the day.
Start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. A little bouncer, but it's foul. Strike 1.
Fastball in here.
He ties him up.
Swing and miss at
Fastball
that.
inside, 1-2.
It's time for that slider away. Couldn't chase that one.
Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
The sinker in.
After that last swing, I would have thought they'd go right back in, but
3-2.
that's actually not a bad location because I doubt he
Slider
was looking
in
for
here.
something out there.
Oh, and he lets him off
Wow.
the hook there as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Didn't have thrown the slider there.
Yeah, they went to the slider there on 3 and 2, and that's a pitch where you're really hoping the hitter will see fastball and swing through it, but it didn't work
All right,
out
so now
that
we just
time.
need to get a double
Winds up
play
losing
here.
him.
Danny
They jump
Espinoza
outside.
will stand in now.
Goes
Still
outside.
struggling to get anything going offensively. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1.
They bring the fastball down and in.
Down the third baseline. But a foul
I was hoping he was
ball,
going to
1
call
and
that
2 now.
foul. Good change up back out here.
Ready on 1 and 2. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice.
I
It's
believe
2
I
and
have
2.
absolutely no control of that change up today.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. Right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he's retired here, 1 away.
I might have to kind of step back from using
And
that
with
change up.
that,
That
let's
seems
give
to
you a
be the
look at
pitch that's getting away
Miami
from me.
D. It's brought to us by Majestic.
Gotta kind of suck
Okay,
because
what
I
do you
don't want
got?
to be.
Well, guys, we have an opportunity
mostly
to watch
sinker
Christian
fastball.
Yelich in this one. Very athletic, a wiry type of guy that gets very good jumps. has a
Latos
good
here is
arm
going to
as
lay
well.
down the bunt.
We'll see if he makes an impact defensively in this one.
There's a
Oh,
good
gets
guy
him
on
2
second
down.
with 2 outs. But we should be able to strand him.
Yeah, this early in the game, to me, this is the right decision. You give that guy at the top of your lineup a chance to drive in a run with a simple base hit.
Ben Revere
First
is
didn't
in
seem
with
like
2
I'm
away as
hitting
he
that
takes
sinker.
the ball 1-0. The 1-0
That sinker
delivery.
where I wanted either.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Yelich
Don't
is
tell
after
me.
it.
All right.
He makes the play. A great catch on the run to retire the side.
I say, don't tell me he
One
went
left
yard
for
on me.
Washington, but they hold a 2-0 lead.
He didn't. What do we got next here? All right.
At the plate,
The game's
Mick
tied, and
O'Malley
we're
will
batting
get his
with
first
2 outs, so
opportunity
we're going to
in
be
this
ending
one.
this inning.
Latos is ready. First pitch on its way. On the ground near home. Redding.
Oh, that's a fair
scoops
ball,
it
huh?
up. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is
All
retired.
right, whatever.
So it's 2 runs here on 2
Okay, so
hits,
going
with
into
one
the
of them
top
being
of
the
third,
home
we've already
run.
thrown 34 pitches.
Keith Heck will start things off here for Washington with Bryce Harper on deck due to hit second.
Sinker down here. I totally
And a
missed
sinker
that.
dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has
All
a
right.
big cut at something.
He
Maybe
goes the
try
other
and
way
break
with that
this
one.
tie ball game.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Try and get that double play again.
Bryce Harper will dig in. He singled his first time around. Good changeup there to start
It's
him,
that
but it
changeup
drops
didn't
a
come
little
back
low
over
for
the plate,
ball
right?
1. And you figure now this would be a spot where that man might try to take second base.
And it wouldn't be a bad idea to hold the ball a little longer out there on the mound.
He doesn't look like
Really
he's
vary your times to the plate.
taking that lead anymore.
Can't be predictable out there, or he'll take advantage.
Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's
Try
1
that
and 2
slider
now.
in here. Okay,
The 1-2
so we didn't
offering
go
looked
after
like a
that.
slider that time, but it's 2 and 2.
Go
Oh,
sinker.
that's not a bad idea right there. Go ahead and try that.
Kind of
back
down
foot
below the
slider
zone
on
a little
1
bit
and
here.
2. Hope you can
Go
get
after
him.
that either.
That's a good job of laying off of that pitch.
Fastball up and in, I guess.
Full count now. 3 and 2. Line toward the gap in left
That
center.
wasn't
And that's in for his
what I
second hit of the
expected. So
afternoon.
there's another run.
Around third and being waved on home. And a relay home. And he is in there.
Yeah, I'm going to chalk up the last start to it being the Philadelphia Phillies and them not being a very good ball club.
Mets swing the bat with runners in scoring position. He drives in another one here on the RBI double.
Daniel Murphy
Matt
in
Mead
now.
just
Popped
putting
out in his
pitches
first
right in the
trip.
middle of the plate
he
today.
just uppercut a fastball. That top hand kind of dragged through the zone, which caused the bat head to drop a little bit.
They set the target in, and this finds the
All right,
inside
what to
corner
do
for
here?
strike one.
Guess we'll go.
Well, we'll give you a look
Fastball
there at
down
the
and
graphic. Another extra base hit to add to the total. Now 19 on the year. That's
I have
over,
no
but low. It's a ball and a strike.
confidence in the slider,
Here's the
but
1-1
go ahead and
delivery
throw it there
to
anyway.
first. Myers is up with it, and it's a productive first out as that
And that's
runner's
only the
able to
first out of the
advance
inning,
90
too.
feet up to third here.
Third baseman
Anthony Rendon
See if
steps
you get out
in
of
for
this
his
without letting
second
that guy
at-bat.
score.
A fielder's choice his first time around. Sends that one out of play for strike one.
Fastball up and in here. Get him to pop one up.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now.
All right, we'll see if he'll
A man
chase
at
the
third
slider
with
out
one
here.
away.
Nope.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Fastball back up
And
and
even
in.
on 1 and 2 now, you've got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You
Ball two,
can't
try
go
slider
down
again.
looking here. You've got to put this ball in play.
Oh,
Working
this
the
is
outer
not
half
working
here, but
out.
that one's wide for ball 3. Neither guy willing to give in, and
Okay.
the at-bat will continue.
Sinker down and in. It went back over
Good
the middle of the
battle,
plate.
but it remains full.
Oh, no change up. We walked
And
him.
that misses ball 4. So with one out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the
Yeah,
inning.
come on out here and yell
Now
at me.
there are two ways you can go here as a pitching coach. So he's got to make a judgment call out there. He knows what buttons to press with each of his pitchers. And
All
some
right,
guys
let's
you've got to reassure
try to get the
and
double
be
play
very
here.
positive with. You know, other guys, they respond better when you go out and challenge them. You really got to read them the
Yeah,
right.
at least we got
Greg
the call there.
Redding is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one.
Now with runners at the corners, up by 1 with 1 away.
Change up out
Some
over
managers,
here.
they will at least
All
consider
right, we
the
got him to
possibility
swing and
of a hit
miss.
run
You
here.
can go sit down.
Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
now batting the first baseman.
Ryan Zimmerman
Ryan
stands in with
Zimmerman.
2 on and
Okay.
2 out here in the third.
And you know, some guys just get better with runners in
There it
scoring
is.
position and 2 outs. This is a
Oh,
big
I
And the
thought we'd
score
gotten
will
out of
go
it.
from third.
Catcher just started to airmail that one. Thanks, man. I appreciate that.
Now batting
Oh, man. And with 2 outs,
Danny
too, no
Watch
excuse
this.
for this. You just can't keep
That's
forcing
easy.
your pitcher to get 4 outs every inning.
That dude is
Gonna
set
have
up
to
and
do
throw.
so here, as this is going to be scored a throwing error.
Marlins have some action in the
Don't
bullpen
blame
now
him
as
for
the
having action
right-hander
in the
is up and
bullpen.
throwing. Stepping in now, Danny Espinoza. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Yeah, here I
You
was
can bet
thinking that we'd
they'd
finally
love to
kind of
have
turn
him
the
get out of
corner.
this without having to call that bullpen just yet.
And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2.
He still needs one more strike.
All right, there we
Threw it
go.
right past
Take
him, a
care of
swing
the
and a
rest of
miss
this
at the
inning
gas,
ourselves.
And that ends the inning. So 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 error in the inning, and
Okay, so
Matt Latos is
Leading
ready
off for
here as we
Washington.
begin the top
Yeah.
of the 4th.
Matt
Marlins
He
didn't score any
joined
runs
up
for me,
and the
so it's
pitch.
still 4-2.
Into the seats, 0-1.
Just more just
Into the windup. Here
hopefully
comes
going to
the
be able to get
0-1.
out of this inning.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2.
We're already at 63 pitches.
Down the first baseline, but a foul
Yeah,
ball,
let's
and the
take us
count
out a
holds
little
at
further and see
0-2.
if he'll chase that. Or, you know, I'll just
Swing
throw
and
it
a
back
miss on
over the middle of the
slider,
plate.
and that's out number 1.
Wait, he
Just
swung
a
and missed.
great 2-strike pitch right there. And that's all you can say. As a hitter, you're seeing fastball out of his hand, and then boom, that
Okay.
just disappears on you.
Here's Ben Revere.
Gonna get Ben Revere out here.
As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one.
Yeah, my location
Fastball
has
in
really
there
been
for
the
a strike.
downfall today.
92 on the radar gun that time. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2.
And that's
Yeah,
how
we
he'll
go
use that
change up,
sinker
down.
against lefties. Start it down and in and let it work
Let
its
it come
magic.
back up over
This
the
is
plate.
pulled into right, but he'll barely have to move out there
Oh,
in
man.
right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
The minute he hits that, he's thinking it's a base hit all the way, but it's one of
That
those
one came
situations
right back over
where
the middle.
you get penalized for hitting the ball too hard. And this stayed up long enough to find the outfielder's glove out.
There, that one found
And
the
that's in
outfield.
there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
And another hard hit ball off of him
The
right
right
there.
fielder, number
That's not the
34.
first one he's
Right.
allowed so far.
Right.
As you take a look at his
Harper.
line, not too
Fastball
much to
in.
write home about right there.
That's Harper,
This
so
has not been one of his better performances.
there's
at
no
all.
really weak spot on this
And
guy.
that's swung on and fouled straight back. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
No balls,
And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind
Okay,
0-2.
let's
And on 0-2,
try to bring that
I'd be shocked
slider
to see
down and
another
in here.
fastball in the strike
Oh,
zone.
we got him
Frees
looking.
him for strike 3, and that retires the side.
There we go. That was a lot better of an inning.
Nationals leave one, but they still lead this one 4-2. Daniel Murphy heads for
Well, I'm
the box.
guessing this is
Start
probably
off
going to
the
be my
fifth in
last
this one.
inning.
Second baseman.
First
I imagine
offering
I'm
on
very
its
going
way.
to
Daniel Murphy.
off the
And
hit.
that one's in on the hands to start
I
the
feel like
inning.
he's
It's
called
ball
that
one.
strike before.
Well, this start's been a real bear for him so far. You see the pitch count
Yeah, I'll
here
probably
to start
get
the
the
fifth. That
next
has to
hit
be a
for.
concern.
This is line to left, and that's a base
Bottom
hit,
of the
so
fifth.
the
So-
pressure's on to open up the inning.
just try and get through this inning real fast. And
Third baseman, number 6.
Striding into the box, Anthony Rendon. He
Get
drew a
double
walk
play
his
now.
first time up. Pulled high in the air out to left
All right.
field.
so Yelich is
Yelich
there,
is
so that's
under
going to be one out.
He's got it one away.
Good, good.
Greg Redding will stand in now.
Now
A
batting.
punch-out victim twice already.
Greg
EK, I'll ask you
Redding.
because you're the
Once
one
this guy
sitting next
strike
to
out
me.
now,
Do you
I want
watch
him
an
to
at-bat
hit for a
differently
double
when
play.
you have 2 strikeouts under your belt this early in the game?
Well, you
Of
do
course,
in
I
the
got to be able
sense
to
that
throw a strike
whatever
here.
you did the first 2 times, it wasn't working. I
Come
think if you
on.
start worrying too much about trying to avoid the hat trick or worse, it'll start.
I feel like I've been all
becoming
around the
your
plate
mind.
on that. On this
You'll
at
start
bat.
falling into some pretty bad habits.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box.
All right.
Trying to strike
Go
him
up
out
and
for
away,
the
but
third
that one
time.
came back across the
Did a
middle of the
good
plate.
job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot
Change
at
up
it
out
here.
here, so we'll probably end up walking him. Nope.
Fights off another pitch and hits it foul right at the plate.
Slider. I want to keep
Good job
throwing
to
the same
spoil that
friggin'
one away,
pitches.
and he stays alive.
I don't want to walk him either, but apparently I did.
Misses with that one for ball 4, so that'll put runners
It's a
on
lot of
first and
walks today.
second now
Yep,
with
that's
one
going to be
away.
it.
Now the Marlins
I don't
skipper
blame
is
him
up
one
out
bit.
of the dugout on his way to the
First baseman.
mound.
Just didn't have it today.
It looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll make his way to the dugout after
Oh.
working just 4 1/3, and he
4
just didn't
1/3.
have his best stuff in this one.
Not good. Well, thanks for coming hanging out today.
Is going to take over.
Forget to hit
pitching
that like
number
button.
5 as it's
Subscribe
gonna
for
be
a
up
start
to the
today.
bullpen to try and keep him in the game.
Hopefully, we can get out of this without scoring, letting up a whole bunch more runs. What our final line score looks like. Well, it looks like we came back to win, so it's a no decision for us. Yep, there you see the line score. All right, we'll see you tomorrow. Toodles.